So the Nintendo Wii was very successful for Nintendo. It sold over 100 million units. It was the first console to introduce motion controls successfully. And it also was the first console, one of the first consoles to have an eShop, or as they called it, a Wii Shop. This was really great for me at the time. I remember I was sitting on my couch and looking through the eShop, and I was just blown away. I was looking through that library of NES games and Super NES games, and I was able to purchase them digitally. I went a little crazy. I went overboard. I bought a lot of digital games on it. But then I found out that there were Wiiware games exclusively made for the Wii that weren't available anywhere else. And then found out there's actually some really good quality games out there digitally on the Wii, WiiWare games, and they were awesome. But you know, earlier this year, as of March 26th, you are no longer able to purchase any Wii points to buy Wii games digitally. And then did you also know that next year, starting in January, on January 30th, you're no longer going to be able to buy anything on the Wii Shop because it's coming down. I mean, it served its purpose. The Switch is out now. The Wii is 2 consoles old. It's 2 generations old. They can't just keep supporting this thing forever. So if you have any Wii Shop points, you may want to go online and think about buying some stuff soon, because just check just to make sure, because in a few months you're not going to be able to buy anymore. So what I did was, earlier this year, like a month before I found out that you're not going to be able to buy any more eShop points, I went online on my Wii and I bought $20 worth of Wii Shop points. And I tried to research what were the best games. I chose 3 retro remake games. I chose Castlevania Rebirth, I chose Contra Rebirth, and I chose Excitebike World Rally. So I downloaded these games and I started playing them. And I was playing Castlevania first, and I was like, wow, this is actually a really well done game. The graphics look really good. It reminded me of like a Super Nintendo quality game. The level design was awesome. It had a great sound. So then I started playing the Contra game. That too was a really well designed game. It was a little difficult because there's no Konami code in that game, and it's difficult. It was difficult for me to even make it past the first level, but I still had a lot of fun with it. And finally, I tried Excitebike World Rally, and that too was a really well done game. It was like playing Excitebike from the NES, only now you're playing it in 3D. And it was pretty sweet. So it got me thinking, and I started to get a little bit sad. I mean, I wasn't crying or anything, but I was sad that these games are never going to be available anymore after the eShop goes offline. There's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to miss out on these awesome games. There's going to be ROMs out there that you can download illegally, but not everyone likes to do that. Not everyone even knows how to do that. So I just hope that eventually, maybe one day, Nintendo will re-release these games in a compilation game, like maybe the best of WiiWare games, or maybe they'll even give them to us on the Nintendo Switch. You know how they are releasing NES games every month? They're doing 3 new NES games. They say they're eventually going to do Super NES games. Maybe eventually they'll do WiiWare games. That'd be pretty cool. Do you have any favorite WiiWare games? Please leave a comment below. Let me know what they are. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.